Hey guys, welcome back to my little kitchen. Today's recipe is quick and easy, ready in 15 minutes. It's masala rice and I'm going to show you how to make it my way. Now, before we run through the ingredients quickly, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on. So let's start. So the ingredients you're going to need is as follows. Please remember that for your ease, all these ingredients along with the quantities will be listed in the description box. So if you miss off anything, please don't panic, just go check the description box and it'll all be there. We're starting off with the rice. I've got here white basmati rice. I'm using long grain rice here. It's cooked the night before, so it's leftover rice and it's not salted when I cooked it, so we need to season that. I've got here some vegetables. Now you can add whichever vegetables you wish, that's entirely up to you. I'm using a mix of frozen and fresh. So I've got here frozen sweet corn and peas. I've got fresh carrots and I've got a bell pepper. And again, make sure your vegetables are all the same size so they cook through evenly at the same time. I've got a finely diced onion, a fresh tomato which I've roughly chopped up. I've got here coconut oil that I'm using. You can use whichever oil you wish. Now, we have some spices here. We've got regular chili powder, coriander powder, garam masala and turmeric powder. We've got salt and we also have some whole spices which is called the tadka. And for that I've got 3 bay leaves, I've got cumin seeds and mustard seeds, and I'm using half a piece of frozen ginger and garlic. It's the frozen and ginger garlic cubes. You get them separate or you get them as a ginger and garlic cube, and I'm using half of that. And I've got here 2 green chillies which are finely sliced. Now you can leave these out, but again, this is like a spicy masala rice recipe and I would highly recommend them because they do add that lovely heat to it. And we also need fresh coriander to garnish right at the end. So let's start. So begin by taking a large pot or wok, and on low heat, I'm going to add my oil in and just allow that to heat up. So when the oil is nice and hot, we're going to add our whole spices in. And then we're going to add our onions in, and we're going to fry the onions for around 4 to 5 minutes until they take on a really nice light golden brown colour, and I'll show you how it looks once it's done. My heat setting is on a low heat setting for my gas hob. Right, okay, so once the onions are slightly brown around the edges, we're going to add our green chilies in and our ginger and garlic and just fry that for around a minute, just to get rid of the rawness. And now adding the tomatoes, along with 60 millilitres of water, just to allow them to soften up and cook quicker. And at the same time, we're going to add our spices in and the salt. Mix that through. And now we're going to pop the lid on and we're going to cook this now for 5 minutes on low heat setting. And I'll show you what to do after 5 minutes time. Right, coming back to the masala, it's been around 5 minutes that it's been cooking, so I'm just going to show you how it looks. The tomatoes have now started to soften up. So just with the help of a spatula, just break them down even more, like that. That's looking great. And we are now ready to add our vegetables in. So straight in with the veg. Mix that through the masala. Like I said, this recipe comes together really, really quickly. And it's delicious. It's perfect. And now we're going to pop the lid back on again and we're going to allow the vegetables to cook for about 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes, until they soften up, but they're still al dente, so they're still holding their shape. My heat setting is still currently on a low heat setting for my gas hob, and I'm going to keep an eye on it, give it the odd occasional stir in between, and I'll show you what you need to do once the vegetables are ready. So I'll see you guys back then. Right, okay, so it's been 5 minutes that the vegetables have been cooking away. Look at that, absolutely wonderful. Now it smells so good. And now we can add our pre-cooked rice straight in, like that. And just gently mix those vegetables and the rice through together like that. Just look at that beautiful colour that the rice is taking on. Absolutely wonderful. Just do this gently because you don't want the rice to break. Okay. And now what you want to do is you want to pop the lid on, and on a low heat setting you want to steam the rice for approximately 5 minutes until it's piping hot, and then we'll finish the dish off. So I'll see you guys back in 5 minutes time. And 5 minutes later, the rice is ready. Just give it a mix to ensure that the rice from the bottom comes to the top, like that. I'm going to close my hob. And to finish it off, just sprinkle over a good handful of fresh coriander and just mix that through. And there you have it, guys. My spicy masala rice is all ready. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.